Well, I guess the situation really changed over the past 2 days. It's really hot, first of all. Food has been provided to most of the shelters, and also people are more engaged in cleanup rather than trying to reunite with their families. But now that the weather has improved, it's really sandy and muddy, with temperatures expected to surge above 30 degrees Celsius again in most of southwestern Japan. I also want to give you an update on the latest in numbers. NHK Japan's public broadcaster says the death toll rose to over 160. Dozens are still missing. Over 1,000 self-defense force personnel are being deployed to this small city where I am now to find the missing and to help the survived. And there are also fears of heat strokes as more people are engaged in cleanup operations outside, and food poison is also a big concern at the shelters as well. And to give you a sense of where I am now, this part of Okayama Prefecture is one of the hardest hit cities areas from the flood. The Mabi city where I am saw about 46 people die from the recent flood. The rivers simply couldn't handle the surge in rainfall that broke through banks and, flooded thousands of homes. And to assess the Japan's worst flood in 36 years, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe canceled his trip to Europe, and he is expected to visit disaster hit areas here in Okayama Prefecture later today.
You've been speaking to survivors. What are you hearing from residents?
Well, now that the rain has stopped, their concern is how and when they can clean up all the debris from their house. Some of the residents were kind enough to allow me enter their home, and what I saw was clearly beyond imagination. It sort of reminded me of the tsunami that I covered back in 2011. That's how bad the situation is. But one of the things that I noticed is that the people are really collaborative here. Younger generations are knocking on door to door, trying to, help the elderlies. One gentleman in his 80s said that he's really thankful for the younger people who's been helping him out. But he said he is also worried about when they are leaving. So to help people like him, the volunteer operations center opened up yesterday in most of the disaster hit areas. So a lot of people, a lot of volunteers are expected to come in and help out the survivors of the flood.